Hey y'all, it's Cassie Bollinger. I am the leader of hashtag No Limit Y'all team. I am so excited for all the experience I got at SFR. I was very scared. I was very nervous. I was worried. I had gotten my plane tickets. I tried to get an early flight because everybody I was going to be rooming with was going to be arriving about the same time. So I had to be at the airport at like 4 or 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. My plane was leaving at 7:05. I was able to get up. My dad picked me up, took me to the airport. And again, I was scared because I didn't want to be late. Luckily at DFW, it was an easy way just to be able to go in there. And I went through TSA, no problems. I had all my stuff packed, I had everything organized, and I got to sit down and wait with some other people. I was waiting on a plane to go to Charlotte, and there was other Scentsy consultants there. So I got to meet more people. One thing, a suggestion, if you are going to SFR, make sure you have something with your name on it you can hand away. If it is only a business card, a QR code, something to hand to consultants that you meet, so that way they can find you later on. Um, Somehow, just something to give them for the connection. I also brought with me scent circles. The scent circles I gave to my Lyft driver there and back, and to some of the other people I met at the airport. It's For me, it's just a pleasure to be able to make someone smile. So as far was great, I got there, and then I find out that my other roommates were delayed. So they weren't going to be there until almost 2 o'clock. Well, I landed at 10. I was able to get off the plane. I got my Lyft driver set up. I came to the convention center. I wasn't able to drop off my luggage, so I was lugging my luggage around with me, but I got to see how everything was set up. It was amazing. Now, I got there a day early. Most leaders will show up on Wednesday because they have leadership dinner on Wednesday night, and then they have leadership training Thursday morning. For everybody who is not a leader, that's director and above, then you don't really have anything until Thursday afternoon. So a lot of people were arriving Thursday, but I wanted to get there early so that way I was kind of settled. And plus, all of my roomies were going to go have dinner in leadership. It was so great to be able to see them and to connect with them again. I talk to them all the time. I Zoom with them, and I was able to be with them before they went to leadership and then afterwards. It was just so much fun. SFR is so worth it. If not only for the training, because it has great training, but the friendships that you make, the people you meet. It's life-changing experiences. There's so many people that I've met in the last 2 years of going to in-person events at SFR World Tour that I can honestly say that they're my friends. I've talked to quite a few of them. We always try to reach up, and we always try to meet up when we are at an event that we're both at. And sometimes it's hard, it's hectic because we're going one way and they're going the other way. The classes were split between half and half of the consultants at two different times. So basically, there's like four different groups. And so sometimes it takes a little bit of time, but you make the effort and you're able to see them, hug their necks, and then you're on to the next exciting experience at SFR. The goodies this year were amazing. There was so much more than last year. There was new products that we were able to get into our hands that we not only can show our customers so that we can demonstrate how they're used, what they look like, how they feel. You can give your experience to them before it even releases in the catalog for them to know about it. Not only that, is that the limited time offer stuff is amazing. Like we already have something that's coming out on Monday on August 7th. It's the Friends warmer. I got to take a couple of pictures. I had the warmer behind me. I took a couple of selfies, and then that way I have information to share with my customers, my VIPers. They're able to see the warmer. I was able to see it. I did not go sit on the big couch, but they did have a photo opportunity to sit on the Friends couch with coffee mugs. I didn't do that. The line was pretty long. There was a lot of people at this last SFR convention. There was I think it was over 6,000 different consultants, not including home office and other people. There were some vendors there too that I got to meet and talk to. The different products that are coming out, I will do separate videos on those. That way you can go back and reference those whenever you are ready to explain them to your customers. The experience itself with SFR is so hard to to really put into words. You get inspired, you get motivated, you get tips and tricks of how to work different aspects of your business. There are party planning, there are party with a purpose. There's ways to talk to people about reinstating. That means they've left Scentsy and they're coming back. Talk to new people about how much they're loving Scentsy and maybe they want to get paid for it. There's so many different ways to share Scentsy, and it's not like we're selling it. The idea is to share your experiences of Scentsy with your friends, with your family, with new customers. It's not about talking about, hey, buy this pod. It is like, oh my gosh, this is just free. This scent makes me feel like, it smells like, it makes me think of. Then you talk about, I use it in. I love, oops, I didn't grab it, did I? My Scentsy Go. And I talk about the Scentsy Go of how I use it, what features it has, and that's how I share my Scentsy experience. You can also do that with the wax. There are certain waxes that'll bring back different memories. You can talk about them. Also, you can talk about Scentsy Club when you talk about the bars, because if there's certain spring and summer scents that they absolutely love, they need to be putting it into Scentsy Club so they can continue getting it throughout fall and winter. The wax bars are my jam. This year for SFR, they were able to give us a printout of what are our top selling products, what are our top selling items in Scentsy Club, how do people reach us, how do they find us? So it's a really great experience. It was so much fun. Of course, I got to hang out with my friends. We had the late night giggles, laughing about the stuff that we saw that day, or who we got to see. We were sharing pictures, we were taking pictures, we were making memories. It is an experience that you can't fully share or even understand until you've gone. This next year, with SFR coming up in Orlando, Florida, you need to make a point to be there. You need to make a point to either start saving money or start working towards the incentive that starts on September 1st. If you have an idea or a plan of what you want to set in place, I am here for you. I am here to walk you through, to break down those goals and try to set them up, especially when we start finding out how the incentive is going to be broken down, which we should learn about in a couple of hours. So take a deep breath. July is almost over. We are closing out the month of July. We are going to be starting the month of August. Make sure your customers know that there are things leaving this month and there are things coming out starting tomorrow. The workstation will have a new update. It's going to be refreshed. There's going to be easier ways to go through and go through your contacts, through your news tab. You can find this information in your news tab of what all they're updating. I'm going to be doing a couple more videos today and sharing them on my YouTube channel. Make sure that you are liking, you're subscribing, you're following me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, so you can get all of the updates. If you have any questions about SFR, about the experience, about maybe something that you saw that you weren't quite sure because they didn't explain what it was, I am here for you. I'm here to not hold your hand, but show you where to find the information that you're needing. I love you all. I hope you're having an amazing Monday. We are going to have end of month soon, so make sure that you stay tuned and that you're able to get all the information that you need. I love you all. I hope you have a blessed night, and I'll talk to you guys soon.